have seen the leader lay out exactly what's happening here. We have political games being played by our Democratic colleagues instead of putting the people of this nation first. Mr. President, what we've just seen put forth by the senator from Washington would effectively defund our law enforcement officers that are charged with keeping Americans safe. Look, we're not going back to the era of defund police. We're not doing it. It would also defund our Border Patrol, our customs protection. Look, catching and interdicting fentanyl has to be a top priority. Under the Biden administration, that was the leading cause of death between people ages 18 to 44. Under President Trump's leadership, fentanyl and overdose deaths are down over 24%. We're not going to go backwards. We're going to secure our border, we're going to enforce our laws, and we are going to stand with the people of this country. Mr. President, interestingly, what the senator from Washington has put forth actually undermines the people of her very state. Back in 2023, when the DHS bill passed out of committee, she had this to say: Washington's state economy depends on our ability to ensure goods and people can move through our ports and borders in an orderly and timely way. Our national security depends on the ability to do this while stopping threats like drug trafficking and fentanyl. This bill provides critical funding to stop the flow of fentanyl at its source at our borders and protect communities in Washington state and across our country. But today, she stands ready to defund the very people who make this happen. And take a look at what that would do, even in her home state. The land ports of entry are many. This is defunding the mission of the paycheck of the agriculture specialists at the Danville Port of Entry, working to stop the spread of disease and pests that are impacting our food supply. What she's standing here to do today is going to defund the mission of the officer at the Nighthawk Port of Entry, inspecting vehicles and cargo. What she stands here to do today is going to defund the import specialist at the Pacific Highway Port of Entry. She says, let's move forward without these people getting paychecks and missions, their mission funded, and today we say, no way.